Over the past 10 years, over 100 people have worked with us to build Alux at different stages. Some have secured high-quality jobs in related industries, and a handful have stuck with us since the beginning. There's a secret to hiring talented people and keeping them engaged. After battle-testing multiple variations, here are 15 questions we ask when hiring people at Alux. Go through them and see if you can use any of them in your company, or maybe you'd want to join ours. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Alright, Aluxers, let's jump into it. Number 1. I've read your CV, but tell me your story. We actually go through every applicant we receive, no matter if they're super young and just starting out or someone with experience. Only hire people who you genuinely enjoy spending time with. The reason we love asking this question is that your CV isn't who you are. We are the product of our life stories, and although technical skills are a requirement for technical positions, you're better off hiring based on personality than just a spreadsheet. A good hire is a mix of skills, personality, and motivations. This question allows you to figure out all three of them broadly. It's also an opportunity for them to open up a bit, and don't worry, they won't take as long as you think they would. Number 2. What's one hard moment you've had to overcome, and how did you do it? This one is all about character. The sooner you determine someone's true character, the sooner you figure out the fit. Working in a fast-changing environment such as the one Alux is in will bring a constant flow of challenges. You want people who are creative problem solvers, and this gives you a glimpse into that. Number 3. What's one achievement you're really proud of? The main reason we love asking this question is because it sets the bar on what they consider to be an achievement. One of our core values is excellence, and you can tell if they fit in with that. It also gives you a glimpse into the things one is proud of, and from this, you can derive the things that motivate them. You can drill in a little bit and identify what exact roles they played in the process, and what things didn't go according to plan. Great achievements always require great sacrifices. A smart follow-up is identifying what they had to sacrifice to get the achievement. Number 4. What motivates you? The secret to keeping people long-term is aligning the company's journey with that of their own. Don't accept superficial or standard answers. You want to dig as deep as possible, for the more you understand what drives them, the more effectively you can deploy their skill set. In our experience, here are 5 of the most common motivators we've identified. 1. Money and rewards. People who say money isn't important are either rich already or lying. 2. Desire to excel. These are people who want to continuously improve their skill set, and if your workplace fits that description, they'll join the ride as long as it benefits their growth. 3. Having an impact and helping others. For them, money is not the primary driver. They want to know that they matter. 4. Power, fame, and clout. They want to feel important, and they will leverage your company to broaden their reach. And 5. Passion. These are people who would do it even if they weren't being paid, so figure them out. Number 5. What's your superpower and what's your kryptonite? We strongly believe that every individual has a superpower. The sooner you identify the superpower, the sooner you can deploy them to their full potential. It's always fun to see just how amazingly accurate people are at identifying their strengths. Instead of wasting time, just be a straight shooter. Find their superpower as well as the thing they need to improve the most. As an example, creative people are usually bad at structured tasks, so never give Superman something to do in a room made out of kryptonite. You'll be wasting everyone's time. Number 6. Tell me how you deal with something you worry about the candidate. You can usually tell pretty quickly what kind of person someone is, especially if you've done this a couple of times before. Some people are idea generators, some are creatives, and some are great executioners, and their kryptonite is usually on the other end of the productivity spectrum. Instead of having a predetermined impression about them and shutting them down, allow them the opportunity to win you over. Number 7. What's the biggest mistake you've made? Let's be honest, mistakes and failures, very much like Thanos, are inevitable. For some people, this is a very difficult question. You want to see that they're able to comprehend, analyze, and break down their past performance. This will come naturally for people who are looking to self-improve. You want to hire them. Number 8. What's something people usually misunderstand about you? You might be surprised, but this is actually one of the most valuable questions from the list. We're all misunderstood in some way, and it's the perfect opportunity to really get to know them beyond the facade. This is where they reveal the other side of the coin that's not on display all the time. Number 9. Who was your best boss? Who was your worst boss? Everyone has a different style of leadership. This question is designed for you to identify if they fit with yours. Don't be scared to drill them for details. What made that specific boss so great or so terrible? This allows you to identify the leadership tools they respond to the best and push the right buttons to motivate them. Number 10. Will people follow you here? One thing we've learned firsthand is that everyone in your company is a recruiter. The people that stuck with us the most were those brought in by other happy employees. They get us, they get the culture, and there's an undisclosed responsibility that comes with sticking your neck out for someone else. If you want your company to grow, the best place to start is to expand from within. Number 11. How do you decide what to do next in life? We're all constantly evolving individuals. What we found is that there are certain phases of someone's career path. If you don't promote them, if there's not room for growth or to reinvent themselves in a different area of the company, they will leave you for some place where they can do so. We like asking this question because they're at an inflection point right now as they're taking the interview. Pay attention to what they say in their answer, for it'll determine the path they take at the end of their current phase. Number 12. What do you do for fun? Let's be real, building a company brick by brick is a lot of hard work. You need to understand the full spectrum of someone's personality if you really want to get to know them. At Alux, we want to be excited by the things that we're building. Almost every new project we've challenged ourselves with, be it the original travel videos or courses, we've had a blast putting them together. A good team works effectively together, but can also have fun as a group. If you vibe together, you can build together. Number 13. What do you like about Alux? With this question, we're looking to see how much they understand what our company is. You want to hire people who are aware of the things you're building, ones who feel connected to the vision you portray and want to be a part of that process. It also serves two secret purposes. One, it allows you to understand what external people appreciate about your company, and two, it gives you a glimpse into your differentiator in the marketplace. Number 14. If you could improve one thing at Alux, what would it be? This is where you see if they have an eye for improvement. Builders can point immediately to a few things that they can sort out. This makes them seem serious and ready to put in the work. For example, we know our Instagram could be improved, so we're looking for someone who's embedded into the culture to take over that. Our courses are incredible, but we don't have a dedicated person focusing exclusively on promoting them. Some of the scripts could always use a little more work. We recently hired an incredible community manager in order to make sure there's an actual human being answering your questions, be it through email or in our mastermind groups. You want people who are able to identify the holes in your boat and be willing to fill them up for you. Number 15. What questions do you have for me? An interview isn't a one-way street. Best practice is to reserve 10 minutes and answer any questions they might have. This is where you sell the vision for the company and make sure they understand where this boat is headed. Never neglect the fact that they are interviewing you as much as you are interviewing them. As a good rule of thumb, they should always have 1 or 2 questions ready. For interviewees, here's a pro tip. Always ask how your performance will be measured and how will you know if you do your job right. This clarifies the terms of the deal and what your focus is. And since this is a conversation with our community, we want to pass on this question to you. What is your favorite question to ask when hiring someone? Let us know in the comments. We are genuinely interested in picking up some valuable ones from you guys. And for those of you who've watched until the very end, of course, there's a bonus waiting for you. And that bonus is, a new Alux is coming. We saved this for the end of the video because it's something personal that we've been working on. Alux, as we know it, is slowly approaching the end of its caterpillar stage. Progress is made behind the curtain, and although the content on the outside has been pretty linear, we've been secretly building the next iteration of Alux. Our mission is to change the freaking world by educating 1 billion people on what it takes to live a fine life. Knowledge should be free or as cheaply available as possible so we can reach the masses. We will leverage technology to distribute knowledge to as many people as possible. For the past 2 years, we've been building in silence behind closed doors, something that will take the relationship between you and Alux to the next level. By watching our videos, by purchasing our courses, you have financed this building process, and we are super close to finishing. When we started Alux, there was no Alux. You only had a handful of books, and we know because we read them all. We were disruptors in the space of self-help, and we're about to do it again. We want to take education to the next level because what is the point of education if not to make your life better? That's what we're building at Alux. We're building the future, and if you think you can directly contribute to our goal, send us an email at support@Alux.com. Answer the questions in this video, and we might end up working together. These are the positions we are hiring for: researcher, writer, storyteller, video editor, illustrator and animator, social media management, paid media specialist, and sales and copywriting specialist. We can't wait to hear from you and for everyone to experience this new Alux that's coming soon. The future billionaires will finally get the true knowledge that they deserve. Instead of writing a specific word, please like this video because YouTube is literally crushing our channel. We're almost there, Aluxers. We're almost there.